about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising, that look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you're never leaving my face. Heart is racing here now, never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess, no, you're a mind reader. Something about you is different. Some kind of energy's messing with all the chemicals in my brain. Feel the temperature rising, that look in your eyes paralyzing. Forever you'll never leave in my veins. Heart is racing here now, never wanna wait out. I want you right up to the end. Oh, you know what I'm feeling, even if it doesn't make sense. You don't have to guess, no, you're a mind reader. Mind reader.
What's up, everybody? Back with another video. Sorry about that. Had to switch stuff back. What's good? Back with another video. Just had a little bit of time, so I wanted to go live streaming. Hope everybody is doing all right. In this crazy world, as we all knew, Elon Muskin is bailing. You know, we all knew it wasn't nothing that was going to be long term. It's impossible, you know. So, you know, I just think it's kind of interesting because I believe that, you know, at some point, I mean, it's a show, right? You know, it's a show, greatest show on earth. I believe that at some point, Elon Musk is going to be an adversary to Donald Trump. just makes all the sense in the world. And you know, if you haven't seen the news or whatever, or the story about a girl who's fighting for her life, she was hit by a school bus or something, but she was actually one of the girls from the Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell so-called victims, right? And they, which accused Prince Harry of, or Prince, well, one of the princes, I don't know. I don't keep up with that crap. But she's only got a few days to live, she said. And, this news, the story came out yesterday. And, they were talking about her story, and she's only got a few days to live, and blah, blah, blah. But, this girl who started a job at 16 years old at Mar-a-Lago. So again, it just connects, Donnie Boy, again, which, when they said they were releasing the Epstein file and they didn't really do anything, it's kind of like they're dangling the carrot for a greater show. And I do believe that, Donald Trump, we all know it's a show, guys. The New World is simple. All the shit I talk, everything, it all boils down to the New World Order is going to take out the New World Order to try to form the New World Order. Okay? And Trump at some point will be, removed off the playing field. All right? Because he's not your savior. He's not making America great again. He's not the New World Order, guy who's going to do it all. No, But yeah, at some point, I believe that they will be rivals. You know, that's just what I believe. I don't, I don't know anything. But yeah, let me know if y'all can hear me. What's good, power within, awakening the light? What's good, and everybody in between. But I just wanted to go live real quick. I had some time to just talk. So much stuff going on. Okay, I'm good. So much going on, boy, everywhere. So much going on in, my neck of the woods too. The thumbnail. I didn't even realize. I forgot about the thumbnail. Yeah, a lot of these news have been reaching out, stealing the video. I'm thinking about, going after some of the news stations and, hey, look, use my shit. You cut me out of it. I mean, if they would just keep me in it, like the one news station has the entire video. It's got 60-something thousand views, and they have the whole video. Well, the whole video that I had released out, but totally muted me talking. Played the audio, but as soon as I talked, they muted it. Like, what? Like, if that isn't some damn disingenuous shit, I don't know what else is. The video's on my channel. It's on my channel. So, I mean, about this illegal stuff. And then they came out today and said, oh, the one that was pulled up was arrested for illegal re-entry. I'm like, okay, you didn't have to come out and tell me he was arrested. Y'all already arrested the man. They try to save face, like, oh, look, see, they were a criminal. They re-entered the United States. Okay, okay, that they gotta pay for whatever consequences under the law. It still doesn't excuse the RPD from violating the policies. And I don't care about nothing any y'all motherfuckers talking about with this immigration shit. Only thing I'm standing on is everybody gotta follow the motherfucking rules, okay? Otherwise, we're gonna end up with accepting authority breaking the rules, okay? That ain't good. All right? That ain't good. What's good, Joan Loan? That ain't good. And that's the only reason why I told y'all, I don't care about politics. I don't care about None of this shit. I'll talk about it, but I don't care about it. I talk about it just to wake people up out of their slumber. You know, I don't care about it. I don't talk about it. The illegal immigrant stuff, I don't give a shit about that. As far as, hey, okay, there's paper that they got to do, and okay, they didn't do it. All right, well, okay, well, there's laws in place for that. If they get caught, hey, they know what they got to do. I don't care if they come here legally or illegal, as long as they're not committing crimes and shit. I don't care. For illegal immigration and entering the country, that is not a crime. It's a civil penalty. That's all it is. It's not a crime. So again, I don't care. Nobody's getting harmed from them coming over to the United States. I don't give a fuck about that. It doesn't bother me at all. All right. Not the even slightest bit. I can care less. I would rather be around people from South American nations than, in the hood and shit. Must be crazy. But anyways, um, yeah. So, a lot of news stations reached out, but I don't want to be on no news. Okay, I don't. You're not gonna play anything I say. So I don't want to do an interview. I don't want to be on the news. I don't want none of that shit. Okay. You want to do a documentary? We could do a documentary. That's something different. But I don't want to be on no news and doing no shit like that. You know, that's I don't care. And then you got people calling for those officers to get fired. Like, what kind of stupid shit is that? Like, that's even more retarded than the whole situation. And it's like, man, this thing is just ridiculous on how politics just take over people's minds, man. It's disgusting, man, that people believe in this crap. And then I got another fool that claims they want to debate, but I said, when we're going to have a debate, and then they go crickets. Yusuf L. I'm supposed to debate him at some point, but he keeps running. He's always running. And this guy, I mean, you talk about a guy who, I mean, is just flat out just, man, whatever. The dude he is the epitome of what I'm talking about, how the truthers and all these people, when Donald Trump came, just flipped and just totally brainwashed by this crap. I can't even believe it. You know, I seriously can't even believe it. It's literally insane. And he wants to debate. I said, hey, we can debate. I got the perfect platform, not on my channel and not on his channel, to debate on. And um, I would love. Man, I just dropped the freaking key. I would love to have that debate, because I would just destroy you know, his entire fake, belief system. You know, it's unbelievable. But anyways, um, yeah. So other than that, it's the same old. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was talking about. Like, they're calling for like these officers who did that to get fired. Like, that's just dumb. You know what I mean? Like, this politics stuff, man, is just ridiculous. I mean, all the police department had to do is come out and say, look, we messed up. We're gonna, do better. Instead of just dancing around it, saying this and saying, we're gonna stand and that's for y'all. That's for the sheep flock fucks. That's for y'all to accept officials breaking the laws when they feel they need to or can. No means no. You got to follow the rules. Otherwise you're getting into, you know, authoritarian, you know, communist, dictatorship, you know. And then they came out, and now, I mean, they're doing a lot, but I see where it's gearing up for the split from federal to state. All right. it's a lot going on that I noticed in my own area and other areas across, you know, the fruited plain, is they're getting ready for something. You know, they're getting ready for something, you know, big time. So, yeah. But anyways, the call for, okay, officers messed up, all right, and they're to get fired. Like the people that, and think about it, the ones that want them fired are the ones that believe that it was wrong what they did to the illegals and this and that and none of that. Like, yeah, okay, it was wrong, but they don't deserve to be fired. They made a mistake, all right? They got to get handled and move on, all right? They'll learn from it, you know? I wish that they would have came out and said, you know, the right thing to do was to explain the whole process, show the whole policy, show what they did wrong, show the Constitution, show the people that, look, these people have constitutional rights. Why are you hiding that shit from them? You know, I'm arguing with people all day on that shit. Somebody legit told me, I asked a specific question 3 times. So, illegals don't have no rights here in the United States. No. I said, so are you just believe that? Or are you really saying that under the Constitution of the United States, they don't have any constitutional protections? He said, no, they do not. Oh my God, guys. This is sad, man. You already have. If the people don't know, care, or think, or understand that everybody has rights, when your card gets pulled, you ain't got none to those people either. And to me, that is a dangerous society. Okay? A dangerous society is one that sides with corrupt government. Okay? That's how they get a corrupt government and a communistic government, is from a society of ignorant people, scared people, and people who just don't care. That's how they get it. You know? What's good, Andy Sins? Space Troll was good. What the fuck's going on here? Oh, yeah. I see all these comments. I don't know what the hell in the chat though. Whatever. But yeah, man. So thing with the calling for the police, like that's just stupid, man. And that's the thing about RPD, like the Rochester Police Department, where Rochester, where I'm from. I mean, I wish they would wake up, and get it. Like y'all are like security guards, and they treat y'all like security guards. They treat y'all like shit. Like seriously, they treat y'all like crap, man. I've told officers this to their face. I'm like, not tell them to their face like a derogatory, but I've actually had conversation with them, and they know and they agree. I'm like, man, y'all like, I don't get it. You know, y'all have powers and y'all have friends and y'all have a brotherhood. Okay, if y'all would just uphold the Constitution, do what's right, the people will be behind you, and nothing will happen to you. Okay. If all of a sudden all the cops just said, you know what, we're going to start abiding by the Constitution. Who, I mean, and let it be known, pack all up as the big brotherhood, between the police, the local police, the sheriffs, all across the nation, and say, you know what, we're done with this shit. All right, we're going to support and uphold the Constitution. Whatever they tell us, we're going to fight crime and crime only. We're going to get criminals up out of here, criminals only. All that other bullshit, we're not going to even be involved in it anymore. Okay? We're not going to be involved in it. And that's it. Man, the people, man, they can't have that. Again, the police divide and the citizen divide is deliberately done, okay? So We can't come together and realize who's effing who. Okay? I mean, there's a reason why the TV has 100 cop shows and fire shot, all these detective shows and all this other stuff. Because the people that are in that, they have brainwashed them into feeling they're superior than regular citizens. That's the brainwashing for them. All right? That's their brainwashing program. Okay, well, that puts them in the mind frame of above us. Okay, we're separate. They're beneath us. I don't give a damn what you say, what you talk about. When it comes to cops and it comes to their brotherhood, they hold each other higher than the regular person. Hands down. And that goes along with government officials. All right? It's a power trip. It's a power thing. Power. Power is a very strong word. All right? And people that get power, they want, it puts them in a certain kind of energy because it's power. See, all new. You know? So power, that's what it does. I mean, look at there, Mr. 19, you know? You had your regular ass Joe Schmo schmuck at the store telling you to put a diaper on your face, telling you couldn't come inside. And they loved that power. Every time they said it, it was like they became more powerful. You know? It's almost like, you know, citizens will inflict tyranny greater than the government would. You know? Just is what it is. So, that's the great divide is, the people. And they like it. And that's, there's no nothing to the auditors, but this is the reason why the auditors are able to do what they do, because it keeps that barrier. I mean, can you imagine if the auditors just started and the police started coming together? Oh shit, they'd shut the auditing shit down. It'd be banished off the internet, just like they did all the predator poachers and stuff. All the predator poacher shit. Man, they cleared that off of there because their own executives were getting caught up in that shit. I mean, you get police officers, mayors, doctors, lawyers. Man, you can't have that shit on here. Like, no, 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 no. You know, the people doing what the people are doing what the police can't do and won't do. You know, they got them off of there. You know, think about that shit. So, they got to keep us divided and fighting. And they do a good job of it. Like that whole thing was like I just observed it like this is just a political tug of war, you know. What's good, Angel Z? Good to see you. Big giant tug of war. That's all it was. A big tug of war. And it's like, man, can't they just look at it like, look, we got rules. And I don't like a lot of rules, but when you're the rules enforcer, hey, guess what? You got to follow the rules. I'm sorry. You got to follow the rules. But yeah, I'm gonna do another video. A couple people asked me to do another video on the Republic. I'm gonna break it down further and be more, show you more, kind of have it set up more as a presentation instead of just free winging it. Because it took a lot of time, wasted a lot of time, but a lot of people got it. A lot of people enjoyed it. A lot of people said, look, I never even looked at it like that, but it makes perfect sense. And it makes perfect sense because that's what's going on. All the way down to, everything, man. The Republic is still here, but it ain't going to be here much longer at the rate we're going. All right? It just isn't. He's talking about third term. That right then and there, you got to change the Constitution of the United States or enact something. But even that doesn't, take away your rights and doesn't remove the Republic. But the problem is, go read China's Constitution. Go read Mexico's constitution. Go read Canada's constitution. Okay, once it gets to a certain point, it don't even matter what the paper says. Okay, it don't even matter. Go read the Russian constitution. At a certain point, the constitution will be there, but the power is so great, it's over. They don't. It's just, hey, that's the constitution, yeah. But we can, play it when we want to or not. Go look at some of these constitutions that blow your mind. Like, wait a minute, this shit looks better than ours. But wait, why are they so corrupt and why is it such a shit show? Why are they, so oppressed and why does the government do this, that, and this? Well, because you let it get too far. Just like I had a conversation with people today about the Second Amendment. I told them, I said, well, then, I get everything you're saying, but why, the Republic and the Constitution, why they talk about sex? Why they take our, there's nobody to challenge it. When they brought all these things forth, they used media, they used all these different things, they used stories, and there was no opposition. There was no challenge to it. There was nobody that stood up to it. Okay, and that's how they get this stuff through. There's nobody there. They say go yell outside, and they'll have a tragic event will happen. Everybody will be somber. Who wants to go? Who's going to go against that? Who's going to go again? When they bring gun legislation, think it's how they do it. When they bring the gun legislation up, boom. Oh, it's so tragic. Everybody's the media's playing it all. Da, 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 da. Now everybody's like in this somber state. And then you only got a handful of, pro-gun people like, yeah, but then they're looked at like shit. And then some of them don't want to say nothing because they're like, oh, man, look how many people got killed, man. I mean, you know what, hon, you know what? That ain't right. They shouldn't have 25,000 rounds. And, I mean, come on, it's a little excessive. I mean, I got, a 30-round clip, but, even I know that's, and that's how they do it, guys. They play y'all, man. Remember, it's a representative government, right? Which is a representative democracy, okay? Majority rule. And this is another thing. I'm going to do a whole video on the minority crap. All the minorities, black people are minorities. How the fuck they ain't talking about that minority? They played y'all, okay? They played y'all. Minorities don't mean no black people. Minorities mean the minority of the democracy. When you got 51%, the 49 are called a minority. Okay? It's simple and plain and simple. The founding people of, I don't like to say fathers, the founding people of the Constitution stated that very same principle. Okay? They stated it right at the beginning. They talked about the democracy. They talked about a pure democracy. They talk about the democracy in the end kills itself. Okay? And it's exactly what's going on. Okay? Exactly what's happening. So they ain't gonna ever bring it back to a republic, guys. They gotta go pure democracy. All right? They gotta go with it. And if they don't get the pure democracy, then it goes into, you already know what it goes into. Wipe that slate clean and create something new. They want you to hate the United States. They want you to hate the Constitution. They want you to say, oh, this needs to be changed. This is all, the government got away with too much. Well, the Constitution must have allowed it then. Well, we need to change it. And boom, they got you. But in reality, it's all set in stone. It's just they use it and manipulate it their way to convince you, to go against it yourself. That's all it is, guys. It's still there. It's just not self-executing. It don't execute itself. Just like the ICCPR, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. It's not the only nation that didn't sign it was the United States. Why? Because they own some other shit. All right, and they said, okay, well, it ain't. It ain't ratified. So that means it's not self-executing. And that's what the Republic is. And again, back to the whole Second Amendment thing. It says what? The right of the people, right? Has the right to bear arms. They didn't say citizens. They didn't say citizens. It said the people. When you run around here voting for a representative democracy under a U.S. citizen, that's what I'm trying to tell people, man. Because when you really get into this legal terminology, so you start to understand why some of these fools are out here, why they've done what they've done, and the stuff about jurisdiction and person and all this other stupid shit. All right, and don't understand, not understand the framework of government, and all this stuff. Oh, don't call yourself a person. You're a corporation. No, it don't work like that. It does not work like that. It just does not work like that. Okay. And that's why all these arguments don't work when it comes dealing with the law, because everybody is going about it the wrong way. Why? Because they put it out there for you to run down the wrong hole. Point blank, period. But once you went down that hole, shit, felt like you're doing something, felt like you're learning something, but nope, you ain't learning shit. So, it's crazy. But, yeah, interesting times, guys. Interesting times. I got about another 5 minutes. But yeah, so Mr. Doge is stepping away so far. I mean, that was the latest news, but we already knew that was going to happen. So now what are they going to push, Elon is going to come out talking about what he saw and he didn't like, and they're going to, I think that they'll become some kind of adversary. But not, I mean, it's not, obviously, none of this is organic. This is all planned. It's all a show. These are all actors, right? It is what it is. So, but yeah. So, but yeah, guys. Hope everybody's enjoying their new year. A-Rise, baby. Aries. Hope you guys are enjoying your new year, new times. Me and my family just had a nice dip in the nice springs. Oh my God, felt so good. Oof, 90-degree weather and a nice 70-something degree spring. Oh man, you can't ask for any better kind of body rejuvenation. So, great. Get out there, enjoy your rising of the sun, and, unplug from the bullshit, the mind control, the CIA mind control, which is simply it's just simply unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So, Joan cuts exactly. They love their numbers. Sold X4 at 33. Yeah, man. So, forgot something else happened, and something else happened. I forgot what it was. What was the other big news? I don't know offhand. But that's about it for me. I did my 30 minutes. But shout out to all you guys. Shout out to all you guys that'll tune in later. And, everybody have a good night. And I'll be back soon enough with another video. But yeah, unplug and reawaken from the fake awakening that we all been in. So, much love, everybody, and I'll talk to y'all later.
So, when you hear me speak, and the things I say, I'm speaking to my people.
If you ask me, I'll tell you what is wrong with the world. We're being desensitized from the things we should feel. Living our lives in these times while we suffer inside, and we can't see the problems because the masses are blind. Let's try and find a solution. We're not helping ourselves. We're walking around unattached and disconnected from self. Too comfortable and too scared. That's why we never rebel. That's why we catch me writing rhymes. I'm trying to balance the scales. Put car on the roads. It seems like dawn of the dead. Zombies, robots, lemons being misled. It's like we're sheep to the slaughterhouse on the conveyor belt, about to self-destruct cause we're under a spell. We search for purpose but nothing ever surfaces. We need to be accountable cause we're deserving this. Alarm bells are ringing but it's like you refuse to wake up. Subconsciously you're hitting on the snooze. It's just another day in this world while we're living under the spell. When you travel through realms, just make sure you prevail. Elevate for yourself. You need to stop sleepwalking. We're blinded by the rubbish and glamorized materials. Imperialism has got us fearing rules. I'm tired of these rappers rapping about their cars and jewels. If you take a step back, they will define buffoons. The saddest thing is that they're in the minds of all the children. They keep our money motivated and that's how they kill them. But do we care? No. Young money's here. That's why I aim this 2 inches above your earlobe, so we can all start pulling in the same direction. Cause it seems to me like we've lost that connection. Man, you've sold your soul, so you show no affection. Get to know yourself and love your reflection. It's like your brain's a phone and you got no reception. Arm your mind with knowledge, use it as a weapon. Alarm bells are ringing, but it's like you refuse to wake up. Subconsciously you're hitting on the snooze. It's just another day in this world while we're living under the spell. When you travel through realms, just make sure you prevail. Elevate for yourself. You need to stop sleepwalking.
There has to be some accountability. You have to have some self-accountability. You have to say for yourself, what am I going to do that's right for me, man? When am I going to take ownership?